regular season game. We're going against the Detroit Lions. So to see if we make win number 7 today. Let's get this going. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit that like, and hit the notification bell to be notified for the next video. And let's get this beer cracked. Let's go. That one's for you guys. Hit that like.
This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit
Man, this year so far it looks like we have some good coordinators and some good coaches. We just need that quarterback and the offense line to be fixed, and a couple more key players in the defensive line, and we're fucking solid, bro. I think we're solid. Like I said, Raiders, Lions, Super Bowl. That'd be some crazy shit. Okay, like it, tuck it.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9? This fielded at the 2.
Oh, missed him. Gosh darn it.
Bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Lions. Number 9, Matthew Stafford under center. And working with a new offensive coordinator this year who has said we are a
Dennis already has 1,000 yards.
So
I don't think Brissett has 1,000 yards yet. Wait, can I put Derek Carr back in? Give me a second. Oh, did I call timeout? What's up, Hi Man? I called the timeout on accident. I was trying to put Derek Carr back in the game. Because we still got Brissett. Oh, where is it? Oh, where? What? Shit. Let's get Derek Carr back in here. Yeah, he's good now. He good. He good.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Stafford. Wait, isn't he in the... Or isn't he, or was he in the Rams? Or isn't he in the Rams? Or am I mistaken? Well, now?
In 2018, he ran for over 100 yards in a game in September. The first Lions back over 100 yards since Reggie Bush on Thanksgiving Day in 2013. They're hoping that continues.
Oh, almost got sacked, I mean.
That they've been seeking.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
What's up, boy?
Defensive starters now for the Raiders. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Yeah, he's in the Rams, so I heard that shit that the Raiders might want to fucking sign him. Free agency might. I don't know. They might want to sign Stafford, but I don't know. People are saying Rodgers, bro. I feel like Rodgers is gonna fucking retire.
He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
A look at Kerryon Johnson, 2nd-year man out of Auburn.
Okay. Right now she'll be all right now.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns just to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah. Oh, you seen that? It said "ho," bro. I swear. Like what? I was in her homework. I was like, wait a minute. What kind of hoe? Like the hoe you use to clean the yard, or a different type of hoe. That's what I was like, what the heck? I don't know if Crosby.
They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Nah, bro. Heck no. I was just tripping out, like, what the heck?
Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a fourth down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Raiders under head coach John Gruden in his second go-round. They'll be led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State. It's the
We're going to get some yards for this one. Where's he, Emma? Oh, he's away. What?
All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, manage the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Oh, yeah, the school teaching them young. Fucking crazy. Let's go. Brad Dizzle, hello. Yo. Or Bradazzle. My bad, Bradazzle. What's cracking? I like your avatar, Ninja Turtles. My son loves Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in the half shell. Yeah. Well, Mama, I know. Aliyah drew that one out. It's pretty cool. I mean, I'm gonna show you a drawing. I'll send you a DM. Aliyah drew a Ninja Turtle eating the pizza. She did an awesome job. Huh? Oh, tell her that she film. Oh shoot, kind of messed up on the kick. I was paying attention to my daughter. Gosh darn it. Let her play with you, Mama.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it?
Pizza.
It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up the
Hey, no fighting.
Good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Out of the gun, Stafford. Complete to Jones. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Stafford. And his throw here is incomplete.
Gosh. No fighting more.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. And that one going to be knocked away.
Oof, I could have intercepted it. Bedazzle. Wow, cool, Mama.
Was the call spot on? How about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
Share with your sister, be nice.
Like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
I know, right?
And I think they'll smartly play keep away here from Brown. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field.
Like you did too. Oh, there's a Valentine's Day party?
We know how it works. He'll be here before
50
you know it.
cards?
If it ended
What?
today,
Yeah,
they
well.
would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number one in the conference.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 16 carries, 117 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now, number 3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
3 down.
Ready? Glennon. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that's caught inside the 35. All the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Hunter Renfrow with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So out now come the Lions. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
Here's Riddick. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. In on the stoppage to here, Whitehead.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 38, Stafford. And he finds Danny Amendola. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8.
10 logo. 51. All right, D. All right, D. Save.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Big grip.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, here we go. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Back. Shoot.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Tight right. Look at me. Go.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give them a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. He's coming. Double up. He's coming down.
Back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The man they call Snacks, Damon Harrison, able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. 4 down.
2nd and 11. And finding the tight end, Wilson. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. Well, Wilson gives Oakland a veteran option at tight end. Remember, they had Jared Cook last year. He's now in New Orleans. But Wilson, 5 years in Seattle, then 1 in Detroit before the native of Windsor, Canada, signed with Oakland back in March. Back to throw now on 1st down. The open man here, Renfro. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch it.
Wait, what the hell? Why is Glennon in there and then it shows Derek Carr? What the fuck's going on with the game?
So here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. So in the
no, I think he's still in IR, bro. He's in IR still, that's why. But it shows Derek Carr in the huddle, and then it gives me Glennon. What the fuck?
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Carlson now to add the extra point.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
And he puts it through. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
We remind you that coming up later tonight, we've got a good AFC battle in Baltimore. The Super Bowl champs, New England, in town to take on the Ravens. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, the Cowboys and the Giants from MetLife Stadium to wrap up this first weekend in November. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Stafford now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Here's a quick throw complete to Galladay. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Let's 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
His run is almost as if your mute broke it. My daughters were getting out of pocket with each other, fighting over toys. Careful.
Baker Mayfield with 1 touchdown pass thus far.
But
set to get
2 sides, yeah.
The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
What?
Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Running is Jacobs.
Woo. Woo. Woo.
Down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. The Raiders last year, they were 25th in the league in rushing, and a good reason why they used one of their 3 first-round
2 sides
picks on Jacobs for runs like we just saw. Jacobs was
use some cars that are not so heavy, and the light ones, and they'll go faster.
That was actually the pick that was
on there.
acquired from the Chicago Bears in that Khalil Mack trade. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Running the toss here to Jacobs.
Well, Which one? That one's your favorite color? Like green? Yeah.
Josh Jacobs with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those
Touchdown,
they can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And they'll bring it down after just a short pickup. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the drive for two. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away.
Go. El Chivillo.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back.
Does it sound loud, Jaime? Can you hear that? Can anybody hear that noise?
They get ready to head back out there. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
So that's one of the things that I heard, Jaime, that they might want to sign Stafford. So, I don't know. Stafford, my bad. It says Stafford.
35 seconds. All that remains in the first half is they come up on first down.
And I also heard that the Tennessee Titans wanted only certain Hot Wheels do that. Yeah, a little tiny person. Yeah, they're playing with the Hot Wheels and a little track they have.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football.
You have to do it hard.
Down after a short pickup. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up.
Okay, put some lotion on.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a fifth, barring a conversion here on third down. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage.
You have to use a different car. This. Look at this one.
As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our
A different one.
Here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second.
And now, due to apparent time constraints,
Let's get back to it real quick.
the beginning of the second half. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now comes the Raiders offense.
Yeah.
They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
What happened, Will?
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff
Go get Diaper.
just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Go get Diaper.
First half that we've had guys be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
Go get Diaper.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And they'll get it all.
Yeah, kind of.
5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon.
Hey, Dumbo.
Last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. Pushing forward for 3 up to
Let me
the
see.
48.
Mateo, come here.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
On second down now, it's Martin. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still fourth down.
Here now, Johnny Townsend. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And look at this, it's a fake. But he will not make the first down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now left side on the swing pass. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Check, 59. Hey, we heavy on the edges,
Stafford on 3rd down. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch. And he loves that. And he's going to carry that in at contract time.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see him back. Just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there's going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Jacobs. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Looking to throw. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 30 yards there, and of course the first down as well. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And that is caught. What a catch inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Hunter Renfrow with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Carlson on for the PAT. And that stretches the lead to 27. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be fielded at the 6. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, that should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
They'll wind up with 7 on the dump-off, but it'll set up 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And that will not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in the East Bay. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now Brown. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And with the day he's having, as we look at some of these highlights, maybe he wants to duplicate this pregame meal next week.
Whatever it is, guaranteed he will ask for the exact same.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I we share. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football. Might have to put it number 1 for what we've seen this season. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Rock it. Slam. Out. He's driven.
Counter play with Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to have a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. All the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Josh Jacobs, 32 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has.
You spicy.
Throughout this game, and privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching.
Still you get that part.
Ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for two. They'll try and throw for it. It's caught at the one.
Vente, papá. Melanie, stop, dude. You can go play with her. You choose not to. Yeah, you too, Melon, Camila. You too.
One time when I played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us, and they ended up going for two late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, "Why'd you do that?" He said, "Because we wanted to win by more." That feels like that type of situation.
Well, it could also result in a melee later, though. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Stafford to Riddick on the draw. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Stafford now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. Open man, he's got him. The tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. On first down, it's Stafford. Amendola's got it, complete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Stafford. This is Riddick on the screen. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And he's got it. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Theo Riddick, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are in for 6. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This one fielded at the 5. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the back? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. Glennon. And that'll be incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. And after a rough start, as we take a peek at the numbers, he's going in the right direction now.
So often when you see a game start the way we saw this one start for him, you just wonder if he's got a chance to bring it back at all. And that's exactly what he's done. Love seeing that happen simply because you know a guy has struggled, and now he's found a way to make things better. That's pretty good stuff right there.
A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
Set. 180. Mike spot 4. We got it.
On 1st and 10, Stafford over the middle, and it's incomplete. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again, Stafford. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Here's Stafford. Good work out. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
Sacked.
second ends on a 2nd down and 17. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Raiders, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.